The newly formed Streetcar Impact Alliance is still trying to get the attention of Omaha city officials as the ongoing streetcar construction continues to hurt the bottom line. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Mastery.
And I'm Erin Sullivan. First Alert 6's Ron Johnson spoke to one frustrated business owner in Midtown who just wants answers on how the city can best support him and others during construction.
Justin Domina gets an earful from his customers at the Long Dog Fat Cat pet store in Midtown about streetcar construction.
Generally, we'll talk or commiserate with our customers about it because we don't really like the construction part either.
And that's because it keeps his customers away.
Our customers are displaced, and how many customers want to lug, 30, 40 pounds of dog food 200-300 yards to their car?
While he has other locations, he's still feeling the pinch here.
At this point, I'm basically barely keeping my nose above the surface.
It's why he joined the Streetcar Impact Alliance, a group of over 100 business owners that want to see the city provide financial restitution, better parking solutions, and improved communication. Some posted this message on Facebook pleading for a response from city officials.
Long Dog Fat Cat, Midtown Crossing.
He hopes joining forces will make those city officials listen to his concerns, something he says isn't happening right now.
We're pretty much having to swallow whatever they throw at us, and just feels like we're all being ignored.
In Midtown, Ron Johnson, First Alert 6.
Now, the chairperson of the Streetcar Impact Alliance set a March 5th deadline to address business owners' concerns. We learned today he, along with other business owners, plan to meet with city officials tomorrow afternoon at City Hall.
Breaking news.